Okay, what we're going to do here is take a look at my leatherworking setup. I'm just using a couple of lamps from my photography hobby. So what I usually do is come over here and turn the first lamp on. Then I come over to the table and I use this little remote and turn the next light on. That gives me good lighting for the leatherworking table. And as you can see, it's a busy little place. So what we have back here is a tool rack, and this is using what's called a French cleat tool storage system. A French cleat is just a board that's been cut at this 45-degree angle so that it will fit down into a similarly cut board, and therefore it's not going to go anywhere. So all of these are hanging here on the French cleat system. They can be removed, they can be moved around. We start here with the thread rack, and right now it's about a little less than half full. And so I'm considering cutting this down because it is taking up a significant amount of space there that it doesn't need to be taken up. But below that I've got a magnetic strip that I'm using to keep my what we call irons in the leather working lingo, to use to create stitching holes in leather. Okay, next rack over is just kind of an odds and ends, some tools, and also some awls. Above that is a rack that I have edging tools on, and various kinds of edging tools. So there's also a skiving tool, which means you can skive off to thin it out. This is a rack for handled tools that don't otherwise fit anywhere. And then, of course, a rack for all kinds of clamps for clamping pieces of leather together that you've just glued together, or maybe that you're going to sew together. Anyway, below that is the glue rack. A couple of different types of glue here. And I do have another type of glue over on the other tool wagon. Okay, so here we've got some liquids here, different kinds of leather dyes, leather conditioners, neat's foot oil, and so forth. And of course there's a variety of tools that I have out here at the moment because I was creating a tape measure holster. Here's the pattern for that I used to create this tape measure holster right here. And so still working on that. This is kind of a prototype. I would say it's a little bit small, so I'm going to redo it and make it a little bit bigger. And then over here we have another kind of tool chest. This is on wheels and has various things stored in it. In the drawers here I have a variety of different kinds of hardware, keychain holders, things like that, rivets and snaps, and various other little tools, as well as some more heavy-duty tools. And then up above, got some stamps. Those are used for putting designs into your leather, stamping a design in. Got some Chicago screws down there hiding away. I've got some, these are kind of curve cutters. Also, I've got some circle cutters there for making it easier to get a good consistent shape. Got some punches, some other punches. Whereas over here, I've got a set of actual 180-degree punches. The other ones are less than that. And here's another glue. This is the one that's used most often, which is the barge cement, all-purpose cement. And so yeah, that's about it. I do have some leather. I'm building up a little inventory of leather. And you can see on this side I've kind of got some of the lighter weights. And then when I go over to the other side, I've got some heavier weight leathers here. And this just isn't where that belongs, but there's a couple more pieces of leather there. These are typically they are what we call a shoulder piece, which is part of the shoulder of a cow, and it's a sizable piece of leather. Anyway, that's the leather station right now. There's plenty to do here, plenty to work with, and I do enjoy working with leather.